Have you ever wondered why belly fat, restless sleep, or low energy never seem to change, no matter what you try? Welcome to Senior Club, your trusted place for simple, powerful health tips that help you wake with steadier energy, move with confidence, and stay independent at every stage of life. Maybe you've tried skipping desserts, cutting back on sodas, or switching to healthier snacks. But the cravings always pulled you back, and after a while, you thought, maybe this is just part of aging. But what if the real secret wasn't about willpower at all, but about your body finally working for you, repairing itself, step by step, the moment sugar leaves? By the end of this journey, you'll know what most people never discover, how your body quietly transforms, from that first restless night to the moment your mornings feel lighter, in just 14 days without sugar. So take a breath, relax, and stay with me. In the next few minutes, we'll walk together through the hidden changes happening inside your body, from day 1 all the way to day 14. Tell me honestly, have you ever tried cutting sugar, only to give up because the cravings felt too strong? This video is for education only. Always check with your health coach before making diet changes, especially if you're managing health conditions. Now, let's step into the very first hours after quitting sugar, the moment most people never get past. Every spoonful of sugar feels harmless, but it quietly strains your heart, fogs your memory, and widens your waistline. To most of us, sugar feels normal, stirred into coffee, tucked into desserts, or slipped into snacks between meals. But here's the truth. Sugar doesn't just vanish when the sweetness fades. It lingers, leaving your mornings heavier, your energy duller, and your health weaker. Often without you noticing, year after year, the hidden load builds up. Cravings grow stronger, your body grows slower, and the damage deepens quietly in the background. But here's the turning point. When you quit sugar, even for just 14 days, your body doesn't just miss it. It begins repairing, rebalancing, and waking back up to lighter mornings and calmer evenings. So let me ask you, what's the toughest craving you face? Is it that sweet bite at night, sugar in your morning coffee, or something else that always pulls you back? Picture those sugar cubes you've stacked up over a lifetime finally melting away, one by one, freeing your body to feel steadier, sharper, and lighter again. This isn't about fear. It's about showing you the truth, what your body can really do, once you finally give it the chance. And the most surprising part. The repair begins almost instantly, sometimes within just hours. Let's step into the very first 48 hours after quitting sugar, the hardest part, and the reason most people never discover what comes next. As we age, sugar's toll grows heavier with every passing year. After 60, your body doesn't burn fuel the way it once did. Metabolism slows, muscles shrink, and suddenly, the foods that once felt harmless decades ago hit harder. Add sugar to that mix, and it's like pouring gasoline on a low-burning fire. Belly fat deepens, energy crashes harder after meals. Memory fog creeps in, the frustrating part. You often don't see the link until it's already holding you back. Thousands of seniors try cutting sugar, but most give up too soon. The cravings feel unbearable, the fatigue seems endless, and it feels easier to surrender than to push through. But here's the truth. Those first few days are the hardest. If you hold on just long enough, the shift comes. And that's why quitting sugar after 60 can unlock unique benefits. Your body, even now, still has the power to repair, to bring steadier mornings, calmer evenings, and sharper focus in ways younger people rarely notice. Have you noticed how your body reacts to sweets differently now than it did 20 years ago? Picture this, a senior rubbing sore knees after a short walk, frustrated as their favorite pants dig in tighter at the waist. That heavy, stubborn feeling isn't just aging, it's sugar slowing the body that still wants to be strong. This isn't about looking 25 again. It's about feeling steady on your feet, clear in your head, and strong enough to enjoy the life you're living now. And here's the part most people miss. The change begins almost immediately. The first 48 hours without sugar can feel like a wall. But it's also where healing quietly starts. Because once you understand those first changes, you'll see why staying the course through those cravings is the key to unlocking everything that follows. The cravings strike hardest in the first 2 days. Day 1 and 2 are the toughest. Your body has lived on sugar's rhythm for decades, and suddenly, that steady drip is gone. The reaction is immediate. Irritability builds, a dull headache lingers. Sleep feels broken. Some feel a dry mouth, others a sudden crash of fatigue. And at night, the fridge light feels like it's calling your name, but this isn't weakness. This is detox. It's your body clearing out sugar's grip, struggling to find its balance again. Those cravings, those headaches, they're proof your system is waking back up. And here's the truth. If you can weather this short storm, it passes. And what follows isn't punishment, it's reward. So let me ask you, would you push through just 2 days of cravings if it meant years of lighter mornings, steadier energy, and a clearer mind? Picture yourself standing in front of that glowing fridge, tempted by sugar. But instead, you close the door, sip cool water, and walk back to bed. You wake up the next morning not weighed down with guilt, but proud, knowing your body is already repairing. Millions who've walked this road have felt the same fight. You're not alone, and you're not failing. These cravings are the proof you're breaking free. And here's the breakthrough. By day 3, something shifts. Relief comes sooner than you think, and it's the first real taste of freedom your body has been waiting for. By the 3rd day, your body begins to calm. The storm of headaches and cravings finally starts to ease. The constant pull toward sugar loosens its grip. Before, sugar spikes and crash dictated your day. They told you when to eat, when to nap, when to crave. You weren't fully in control, sugar was, but now, your insulin is settling. Energy lasts longer, moods feel steadier, and that heavy fog begins to lift. Even your stomach feels lighter, your head clearer, as if your body is finally working with you instead of against you. By day 7, mornings can feel new. You wake with steadier energy, no longer dragged down by yesterday's sugar. Would you notice the difference if your body stopped crashing after every meal, and instead carried you smoothly through the day? Picture this, waking up on day 7, stretching in bed with a quiet smile, surprised that you don't need sugar just to get moving. That's your first real victory. This isn't magic, and it isn't willpower alone. It's your body thanking you for patience. And here's the exciting part, the deeper transformations begin in week 2. Let's step into those days ahead, where your body doesn't just calm cravings, it begins to heal on a whole new level. After 60, sugar damage grows silent. As the years pass, metabolism slows, muscles weaken, and recovery takes longer. What sugar once hid in youth now shows itself as swelling joints, restless nights, and that heavy drag of fatigue. But here's the hidden danger. Sugar spikes quietly stress your heart, blur your memory, drain your energy, and add weight around the middle. Often without clear warning until it's too late. Each spike and crash is like waves against a shore, harmless at first, but over time they erode the foundation. That erosion appears as creeping weight, cloudy thinking, and knees or ankles that ache more than they should. The good news, your body still knows how to fight back. Even a few sugar-free days can steady your blood sugar, calm inflammation, and lift the fog so you feel lighter on your feet. Have you noticed that sweets weigh you down faster now than they ever did 20 years ago? Picture two paths. On one, each sugary bite steals a little more of your strength, leaving you slower and heavier. On the other, every choice to step away brings back steadier balance, clearer mornings, and the freedom to walk with ease. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about guarding the independence and clarity you deserve today. And here's the turning point. By week 2, the difference doesn't just feel subtle. It starts to show on the outside. Let's step into week 2, where your body reveals just how powerful life without sugar can truly be. Week 2 is when the real changes begin to shine. By day 8, the storm has passed. The cravings soften, energy steadies, and for the first time in years, sugar no longer calls the shots. For decades, sugar slowly stole your strength, leaving extra weight at the waist, restless nights, and drained mornings. But with just 1 week behind you, that damage begins to unravel. Waistlines loosen as bloating fades, digestion feels smoother, meals feel lighter. Energy carries you through the day without the sharp crash. And sleep begins to feel deeper, more refreshing. By day 14, cravings fade into whispers. In their place comes a quiet, steady strength, not magic, not miracle, simply your body returning to balance. What would it mean to you to wake up clear-headed, moving with less stiffness, and no longer pulled by sugar's grip? Picture yourself fastening your pants without the pinch, walking after dinner without heaviness, or resting at night without tossing from sugar's restless push. Calm, steady, in control. This isn't about turning back the clock. It's about reclaiming the rhythm your body always had and giving it the chance to work for you again. And here's the key: these changes aren't random. Science explains exactly why your body feels this relief so quickly. Let's uncover the simple science that makes sugar-free living so powerful, and why, after 60, the benefits can feel even stronger. The secret isn't magic, it's science. Every spoonful of sugar sends your blood sugar spiking sky high, then crashing hard. That's why you feel drained, irritable, and reaching for more sweets just to get through the day. This constant roller coaster quietly wears down your heart, fogs your memory, and locks stubborn fat around your middle, especially after 60, when your body recovers more slowly. But when sugar steps out of the picture, the ride finally comes. Insulin no longer floods your system, fat burning quietly switches back on, and energy flows smoothly through your day without the sudden crash. You feel fuller for longer, moods grow steadier, and your mind feels clearer, not deprived, not starved, just balanced, the way your body was designed to be. Have you ever felt that heavy afternoon crash, eyelids drooping, body sluggish, and reached for something sweet just to stay awake? Now imagine that same ride gliding on smooth tracks, no more jolts, no dizzy dips, just calm, steady momentum carrying you forward. This isn't a fad or a miracle, it's simple biology, and proof that your body can work with you again, instead of against you. But here's the part most people overlook: how you quit sugar matters just as much as quitting itself. So before we dive into the wins, let's pause for a moment and look at the gentle cautions every senior should know before making this change. Not all bodies react the same. For many, cutting sugar brings lighter mornings and calmer energy. But if you're on medications, especially for blood pressure, diabetes, or digestion, even healthy changes can quietly shift how those medicines work. Ignoring this step can be risky. Some seniors notice the room spinning when they stand too quickly, or their legs feeling shaky at times. These aren't signs of failure, they're signals your body needs a gentler, safer path forward. That's why a quick talk with your health coach matters. And here's the reassuring part: most health coaches welcome these small, supportive steps, because they often see their patients needing fewer medicines over time, not more. With your health coach's input, you're not just safer, you're stronger, steadier, and more confident in every step you take. Wouldn't it feel reassuring to know every sugar-free step you take is fully safe and backed by your health coach's support? This isn't about fear, it's about protecting yourself, building trust in the journey, and knowing your body is cared for from every angle. Think of your health coach as a teammate. Their reassurance gives you the freedom to move forward with confidence. And once that safety net is in place, the real excitement begins, because sugar-free living works even better when paired with a few simple lifestyle habits. So let's step into the synergy: how everyday habits can double the benefits of quitting sugar. Quitting sugar works best when paired with small, everyday habits. Because the truth is, diet alone isn't enough. The body heals faster when food, movement, and rest work together. After 60, energy doesn't spring back as it once did. Muscles weaken, sleep lightens, and sugar's effects hit harder. Without support, even a sugar-free plan can leave you feeling only halfway better. But when you add a short daily walk, a little protein at each meal, and a steady night's sleep, the results compound. It's like giving your body 3 allies instead of 1. This simple trio builds lasting results: steadier mornings, lighter steps, and evenings free from cravings that once felt impossible to resist. Which of these daily habits would feel easiest for you to begin tonight? A short walk, adding a little protein, or protecting your sleep? Picture this: finishing dinner, stepping outside as the air cools and birds settle, your body light, your steps easy. You come home calm, ready for deeper rest. These aren't strict rules, just gentle choices that build a better rhythm, day by day. This isn't about discipline or heavy routines. It's about choosing what feels natural and letting it quietly reshape your life. And here's the beauty: when small habits align, the life they create is bigger than the sum of its parts. Now imagine yourself living that steadier, calmer rhythm, one gentle choice at a time. Let's walk through that vision together. Imagine waking up lighter, calmer, and finally free from the cravings that once controlled your days. See yourself moving through the day with steady energy, clearer focus, and meals that leave you satisfied instead of sluggish. Not long ago, sugar dictated your mornings and your nights, restless sleep, heavy steps, and cravings that kept stealing your peace. But now, your body feels steady, your mind sharper, and your evenings calm. No longer pulled by sugar's grip, you live on your own terms. And this isn't about chasing youth, it's about living fully, mornings that begin light, steps that feel steady, and laughter with those you love. Would you feel proud if your evenings ended peacefully again, without the constant pull of cravings? Picture yourself holding your grandchild, smiling, laughing freely, not distracted by hunger, not weighed down by fatigue. These are the moments sugar once stole. And now, you've taken them back. This is real. Not magic, not gimmick, just the quiet reward of giving your body balance again. And to see how it all works together, let's quickly recap the simple shifts happening inside your body once sugar disappears. Because when you understand the steps, you'll see why even 14 days can spark a transformation worth holding onto, and only grows stronger from here. In just 14 days, your body begins to unlock steady energy, lighter mornings, and freedom from cravings that once felt uncheckable. From those first tough 48 hours of cravings, to the calm that returned by day 3. To the surprising strength of week 2, your body has shown you what happens when sugar steps aside. For years, sugar has quietly held you back, restless nights, heavy mornings, and energy that never seemed to last. But the moment you let it go, your body responds fast, calmer sleep, steadier energy, smoother digestion, and mornings that feel lighter. These aren't miracles, they're your body's natural rhythm, restored. And here's the truth, the choice is yours. Hold on to sugar's weight, or step into the freedom your body is ready for. Would you give yourself just 14 days to see how your body thanks you? Picture the pride of fastening your pants with ease, the relief of waking rested, the joy of enjoying dinner without the heavy drag of cravings. These are the victories waiting when you take sugar out of the driver's seat. This isn't hype, and it isn't wishful thinking. It's proven, simple science, and your body is ready for it. And now, let's take the final step to keep this momentum alive and make it truly last. Because every sip, every choice, can either rebuild your strength or let it slip away. Let's choose strength together. Every sip, every bite is either helping your body heal or letting sugar keep its hold. For years, sugar quietly stole more than you realized. Restless nights, drained mornings, heavier steps. You felt it in small ways, but the damage was steady, shaping every day. But here's the proof. In just 14 days, you've seen the shift. Cravings ease, mornings feel steadier. Confidence quietly returns, and this is only the beginning. That's why Senior Club is here, not as a quick fix, but as your steady partner. Together, we share the simple steps that keep you strong, independent, and free. So the question is, will you let sugar keep stealing your days, or give yourself the next 14 to grow even stronger? Picture this, lifting your glass, smiling with a friend, feeling lighter inside and out. Not because of magic, but because you took back control, one choice at a time. You're not walking this path alone. We're here with you, every step. Join thousands of others who've already started. Hit subscribe and be part of a community built on strength, health, and hope. Stay strong, stay healthy. And remember, your best days aren't behind you, they're still ahead.